Station Obsidian floated in the dead zone between three hostile territories, which made it the perfect place for those who didn't want to be found. Security Chief Thane had seen everything in his 15 years managing the station's chaos. Smugglers, war criminals, rogue AI fragments, even a Keltharian death priest once. He learned to read danger the way pilots read star charts. That's why the woman in Bay 7 bothered him. Her manifest said she was Dr. Maya Chun, a human environmental consultant hired to assess the station's failing atmosphere processors. Humans weren't rare on Obsidian, but they usually arrived with the swagger of their species. Loud, armed, traveling in packs. This one came alone, carrying nothing but a single gray case, wearing clothes so plain they bordered on invisible. Thane watched her on the security feed as she cleared customs. The Draken guards, each one capable of tearing through reinforced steel, moved aside before she even reached them. Not aggressively, not with visible fear. They just moved. Weird, muttered Sale, Thane's deputy, a four-armed Vexian who'd survived the Hive Wars. Run her background again. The computer returned the same results. Dr. Maya Chun, born Earth, New Singapore District. Credentials from 3 universities. 14 prior consulting jobs, all with glowing reviews. Nothing remarkable. Everything about her was unremarkable. That's what made Thane's scales itch. Ambassador Karot was not easily impressed and never intimidated. The Vorthen had conquered 17 systems before their empire collapsed, and Karot had personally commanded fleets that reduced planets to cinders. He'd come to Obsidian to broker arms deals in the shadows, using his diplomatic immunity as a shield. Thane was reviewing surveillance footage from the promenade when he saw it happen. Dr. Chin was sitting at a cafe, reading something on a datapad, a cup of what looked like tea growing cold beside her. Kuroda's entourage, 6 heavily armed guards, swept through the crowd toward the VIP section. Their path would take them directly past her table. Kurot saw her first. The massive Vorthen, who stood nearly 8 feet tall in his ceremonial armor, simply stopped. His guards didn't understand immediately and nearly collided with him. Kurot stared at the small human woman. She looked up from her datapad, met his eyes for perhaps 2 seconds, then returned to her reading. The ambassador turned around and left the promenade. His guards scrambled after him, confused. Later, Thane checked the ambassador's schedule. Kurot had canceled every appointment and locked himself in his quarters. His staff reported he was packing to leave the station immediately. When Thane pulled up the cafe footage and zoomed in on